자연스럽게 지금 소프트웨어 말씀을 하셨는데 자연스럽게 저희가 그러면 이거 그 기존의 컴퓨터 그래픽에 쓰이던 후디니, 뭐 마야, 누크 이런 소프트웨어들 이외에 저희가 이제 리얼타임을 이용한 소프트웨어를 통해서 이제 작업을 하는 방식으로 지금 급하게 변하고 있지 않습니까? 자, 지금 그러면 이제 전통적인 VFX 회사로서 아예 어떻게 보면은 제작 파이프라인이 굉장히 많이 그 변화하고 있는 상황인 건데 이런 부분들을 스튜디오 내부에서는 지금 어떻게 보고 계시고 직원들의 교육이라든지 이런 쪽으로 그 소프트웨어 플랫폼 자체가 바뀌는 거에 대해서 어떻게 대비를 하고 계시는지 물어보고 싶습니다.
It's probably a better question for Alistair to answer as he's living in the moment with that challenge. So, Alistair, I'll pass the floor to you.
I can jump in, yeah. I think it's a really good question because things are changing very, very fast. I'm sorry, Sean's just messaging saying he has no sound, so he'll might not be able to jump in for a minute. Yeah, I mean, I think Unreal Engine in particular has kind of disrupted a lot of different pieces. We're using it for close to 6 years now, and it's gradually become more and more a core part of many things we do. At Weta Digital, we have our own real-time renderer and all our own different processes. In a filmic avatar, would be using those tools, but Unreal Engine's becoming far more. It's gone from being just a game engine to when sequencer was added to it, you can cut in things, you can do camera blocking, you can kind of previs out a whole scene, and now it's got animation tools in it. And so we're kind of, I guess, making a point of integrating it heavily into our pipeline, and which is involving a lot of process and training. And I think we're doing it in concert with projects rather than, it's such a big piece of tool. I don't think you can just say, hey, let's bring Unreal Engine in and use it. I think we've got projects where we're doing asset builds and we start using Unreal Engine there. And we've kind of gradually been rolling it through the pipeline and through the company, through different departments. So models can kind of get involved reasonably early because they can import an Unreal Engine and learn that. And then textures, shaders look to have started getting involved, and we work closely with Epic on that front. I think Maya, Houdini, Nuke, all the traditional tools are all still very much in use as they always have been. I think the key thing is figuring out how to adapt those and build a workflow where you get the best of all worlds. You don't want to be building everything through your traditional film visual effects pipeline and then import it into Unreal Engine. That's going to be slow and inefficient. You want to bring Unreal Engine and embrace the workflows that are far more iterative. And I guess part of, as virtual production in general, the key thing is seeing things early and seeing things at high quality early and getting a really good feel for, like, is this going to work? And there's a big difference in seeing something that's gray and just a blocking thing versus actually we get some real lighting in there and we're like, okay, now I can see what that's going to feel like, or you get into complex effect in and you see all that early. And so a lot of these tools are evolving and letting us do that. And just to piggyback to follow up on what Richard was saying about skills, yeah, I think there's a lot of new things in here, particularly when it comes to LED walls, and there's not that many people who have done a lot of projects in that space. And I think one of the nice things about tools like Unreal Engine is anyone can get out there and learn them. I mean, I did a test using a TV and a cardboard shape of a plane like window that I built, and I just sat in front of it and we tested lighting tests on it, and I used Vive Tracker for it just because that was a really simple thing that I could sit and do in my office and just test out myself and explore that. And I think anyone at home can be trying out those tools and trying out the same process. It's if it's a Vive Tracker and one TV, there's a lot of similarities and a lot of the same pipeline, a lot of the same processes when we're doing 100 square meters of LED walls in a full movie set like this. It's a scaling up, but people can learn those skills and dive in and do it. And I think that's one of the nice things about these tools and things like Unreal Engine, that anyone can get in there and start learning and exploring that and just skilling up, I guess.